What's up, everyone? Finally, I am actually here to just chat with you guys. The last few live streams I've done, I've either been driving or bartending or something like that, so it hasn't quite been like me catching up with everyone. So here we are. I am sitting outside of Salvation Mountain right now, and I'm gonna burn one down and just hang out with everybody. I don't know who's in here, but I got a watcher. Was able to roll this joint before I started the live stream. What's up, Cole? How you doing, man? You want to burn one with me? You're the only one here. Well, now there's a few more. Don't forget to hit that like button, everyone. Let me show you where I'm at. I am sitting outside of Salvation Mountain, watching all the Babylonians check out the mountain while I sit here and act like, you know, I'm not one of them. I'm here. Let's see. I wish still an hour and a half left of work. Ah, it sucks, dude. I'll burn one for you then. How about that? Well, I'm sitting out here outside of Salvation Mountain because these Babylonians, they do like to drive through slabs and like video us from their window and like not get out and not talk to us. So in return, I like to come down here and be like, stare at them while they check out the mountain. Zig, what's up, my brother? I'm gonna fire one up with you some OG Kush. That's cool. I don't even know what the strain is because in slabs you don't really get to pick your fucking strain. Just give me a bag of weed. It's old school. Hey, what's up, Alvis? Special Ed, Irene. You new? Am I new? I don't know. Am I new? Good idea. I'll join you. Hell yeah, Elvis. Join me. Burn one down with me. Are you new? Are you new, Irene? Is it deja vu? Is it really? You gonna come down here and burn one with me? You can pull your van up and we'll just pass it back from vehicle to vehicle. How's everyone doing today? I am back in slabs, sitting outside of Salvation Mountain, and just eyeballing all the Babylonians that come through to take pictures and stuff. I'll tell you what, though, there is some beautiful women that come to the mountain from like Palm Springs and in LA and stuff. Influencers in the wild, like posing and shit in front of the mountain over and over again. Yes, I'm checking you out. You seem nice. I am nice. I try to be nice. Also, everyone in the chat, most people know this. Like, I don't accept any drama or, you know, talking shit on my channel of any kind. So, yeah, we all try to respect each other in here like adults. If only I could. You did the same thing last year. Yeah, I used to come down to the mountain all the time. This is kind of like my spot I like to come to in slabs to just like burn one. All the slabbers will drive by and they don't even realize I'm sitting here because, you know, we pass this road all the time and there's always traffic here parked at the mountain. So they just drive past and assume I'm one of the tourists, and then I get to watch everything. It's pretty cool. It's like you're hiding in plain sight a little bit. Hey, what's up, Jim? How you doing? Good to see you, infantryman. Were you infantry, Jim? You were infantry, weren't you? Oh. This is a pretty good joint, though. I'm not very good at rolling, but I always kind of roll them a little pregnant like that right there. But, you know, it'd be what it be. I got this sweet ass. Last time I bought weed in Los Angeles, it came in this pouch, and the pouch has like this. It's like a Ziploc bag right here that you can seal up your cannabis, but it also has papers and crutches built into the case. So I'm hanging on to this and reusing it over and over again because I think it's cool until I run out of papers, and then I'll probably give it away to someone. Well, welcome, Irene. Where are you from? Where are you at in the world? Where are you watching from? I'm curious. I know usually I do the landscape live streams, but obviously this one's, I don't know, portrait. I fucked up when I started the live stream. If I had started it on its side, it would have been on its side, but I usually don't like filming like this. It's bad filming etiquette unless you're doing like TikTok or YouTube shorts. The rest of it should be in landscape. What are you burning on, Alvis? You said you were going to join me. Deanna, why can't you come down here? Are you in Slabs right now? I thought I saw your van the other day as I drove past. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen it in a couple of days, I think. You're smoking fatso. Oh, the joint's fatso. Yeah, it's, I don't really smoke Penner joints. I like my joints to be, shareable, even if there's no one to share them with. Dude, this is what people do all day down here. Let me show you. Like, they go, obviously, and check out the mountain, but then they go take pictures with the sign all day long. Indica, the strain fatso. Oh, I've never heard of that strain. I do like indicas, though. Oh, let me fix that. There we go. Get your picture. We can prove we were here. Salvation Mountain, made by Leonard Knight over the course of like 15 years. Adobe and paint, and it's pretty cool. I'm using my stabilizer today to actually live stream. Fats, a cross between GMO cookies and Legend OG strains. I love cookie strains. Cookie strains are my favorite. That's like my favorite strain. Nice, like chill indica. Is it warm right now? Let me find out. I mean, I'm in a t-shirt, so it's warm enough for a t-shirt. It's 70 degrees. 70 degrees. Out at Nomad's Nest, for those of you who know, I have property in New Mexico. I've been following the weather, and it's supposed to be like 9 degrees coming up this week at night. Like a low of 9 degrees. So I'm happy I made it out of there. Stuck in Ohio. Somebody's got to catch all these Cleveland dogs. Oh, you went to Ohio? Damn. Yeah, I'm in Colorado. It's freezing there. Yep. My property in New Mexico is like 30 minutes from the Colorado border. So yeah, I know it's fucking cold right now out there. You get to see all kinds of people passing by on bicycles and motorcycles, and What a weird place. This place is weird. This is really resiny weed though. Look at that. This came out of the tip. Gets all globby. You know what I needed to do today? I needed to do laundry today, but I really just can't afford it right now. So I might have to wash my clothes in the canal or something. Just do it in a bucket, with some water and soap. I was in American Division 23 Infantry, 23rd Infantry, but my unit was G Battery 55 Artillery Air Defense. Crystal says hi, phone not cooperating. Hi, Crystal. Golf Battery, huh? At one point I was in Golf Troop, but then I switched to Bravo Company, and that was the unit that I was in when we met Jim. What up, smoking in a small town? Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Good to see you back on live, back on YouTube. Now, I said this earlier, but it's been a while since I've actually sat down with you guys, huh? And actually bullshitted. I've been bartending the last couple times. I live streamed or driving yesterday, back from Los Angeles in my truck. Finally got it to slabs. Now I needed to get it to Quartzsite so I can put it on the market over there. But that's okay. Getting it one step closer, getting it out of Babylon, that was a good goal. Got it taken care of. Cost me a little bit more on gas than I wanted to, but that's okay. But yeah, I missed you guys, so I wanted to come and bullshit with everyone, see how everyone's doing, and not be so distracted while I live stream. I know you guys have been waiting for a new video for me to pop up a new video, because that's usually my one video a month, a week, every week or every month, depending. And it actually has been a while since I've released one, and that's primarily because I just got here and we're finding our new normal at the Ponderosa. And so I've just been getting settled in, finding out, how the crowd's going this year. Everything's very different there now that Spider's gone. So just trying to figure out what that looks like. And yeah, I'll be bringing you guys some more content real soon. I already have 3 good ideas for for videos I want to do. One of them is going to be kind of a big deal, and I'm kind of keeping that close to the chest right now. Some of you might know already. But I am doing a financial campaign for that video, which is kind of hard because it's I can't tell you what the video is about, but it needs a little bit of funding. And maybe it's one of those videos I can self-fund and hopefully get some donations after the fact, but that's okay. I also want to do kind of a day in the life of Slabbers in Slab City, like what to expect. I've already done a what to expect video, but I want to do one that's wake up, get coffee, get breakfast. Where are you going to do these things at? How does that look? Go to events. Basically a day in the life. Go see the town. And then I want to do more Bottle Kids content. I want to show the Bottle Kids some more. And not all of them are here yet. So we're waiting for all the Bottle Kids to show up so we can do some more videos with them. But some of them are here. So there's a little bit we could do. You don't love us anymore. Yeah, right, Cole. I do. You guys are badass. This is why I keep doing this, is because, a lot of you know, I want 3 things out of my life, and I've said this a lot. I want my life to be simple, enriching, and peaceful. Those 3 things. If I can get those 3 things out of my life, that's all I'm looking for. And as long as YouTube stays simple, enriching, and peaceful, I'm gonna keep doing this. So you guys have stayed enriching in my life, I think. So I'm gonna keep bringing you content and keep making videos. It's a cool hobby. I really enjoy the editing, the filming. Um, there is some people here I would like to get interviews from, do maybe a little bit of slab interview stuff. That's not really like the density of my content, but I could do some of that. And there are people here who have never been filmed, and they've been here for years and years and years, um, and and they might be interested in letting me do it. So we'll see what happens. Is that the Ponderosa you're bartending at? Yes, it is. Yep, they do. They do chili nights every Tuesday, where they invite the community to come and play music and eat chili. It's $2 for a bowl of chili, and the musicians all eat free. So it kind of encourages the musicians to show up, get dinner, play some jams for us. And then the lounge is open. Whenever people show up, we'll give out sodas and stuff. So yeah, that's where I was bartending at. Bottle Kids Take Two. Yeah, that would be cool. I have some decent ideas of how that's gonna look, so I'm pretty excited about the possibility of the next video for the Bottle Kids for sure. A lot of van lifers pull up here to come check out the mountain, which is kind of dope. But they're always in their like Pro Masters or their like transit vans. You don't see too many vans like mine, like those old '84 high tops, pull in here anymore. Hey, what's up, Kelly? Good to see you. Bottle Kids Take Two, the return deposit. Yeah, I think that the Bottle Kids might be the ones buying slabs. If they get enough dollars together, like you watch, they'll buy the slabs and they'll own it. What's up, Shed Gang? We out here. I'm glad you caught me too, Kelly. Good to see you. How you been? Getting chat rooms filling up a little bit, so why don't you everyone let us know what they're burning on? I've actually got a little bit of hash in here too. You know what happened? I went to Babylon, right, yesterday. I went back to Los Angeles to go pick up my pickup. And I walk up to K-Man's brother's house. And I was walking up with my friend who drove me there. And as we got up there, I was like, this is where I spent most of my time. And pointed to the front porch because that's where I was smoking all my weed. And my pipe was sitting there. And I'm like, holy shit, there's my pipe. I had no idea I'd even left it behind. Had no fucking clue that it was there. But sure as shit, it was. And I'm like, I'll be damned. There's my pipe. So I got my pipe back that I didn't know was missing. I don't know how they afford it. We're trying to find a newer van or RV, but they're just ridiculously priced. Yeah, the van market right now is ridiculously priced. Your cheapest option is going to be buying a blank slate van and converting it yourself. Once it's converted, the price is just it's ridiculous. You might get lucky with like a partial conversion, someone that did the floors and the insulation, and then they just were like, "Fuck this," and then they're selling it. So partial conversions you can sometimes find for a decent price, but even some of those are outrageously expensive. Like the van life and RV life market right now is absurd. I am lucky I got my van for the price I did. Smoking one out of Master OG Kush and Diamonds cartridge. That's badass, dude. We do a lot of diamond dabs there at the Ponderosa too. Heads smoking on whatever the guy had. Me too, man. We got the same weed. Whatever the guy had. See you, Deanna. Catch you later. Bus lasts longer, RV after a while fall apart. Um, yeah, I mean, the buses are all metal framed, and I don't know, there's advantages to both. Um, a bus will fall apart eventually, too. I've seen it quite a bit. But, there is something to be said about having something that's already a RV, because, like, a lot of the people who have done bus builds understand this. Once you do your bus build, getting it registered as an RV could be a huge pain in the ass. I'm gonna roll up the window because the wind's blowing right in my face. But yeah, getting your bus registered as an RV could be a nightmare. And getting a bus registered as a bus doesn't protect anything in the bus, any of your appliances or the build or lumber, any of that stuff. So you're not going to get a good value for it. And in fact, if it's registered as a bus and it's actually converted one and didn't get registered as an RV, the insurance company could use that as a reason to not cover you if you ever get in an accident. And they're like, whoa, there's all this stuff in here you didn't tell us about. So I don't know, it's kind of a finicky situation. If you buy an RV, it's already an RV and it's already registered as an RV. So there is benefits to both. But buses are dope though. Like, I have been considering getting a bus. I know somebody who's selling a bus, and I've been hounding him about buying this bus for like a year and a half. And he was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it." And I'm like, "Fuck it." And I go buy that van. Oh, my tummy hurts all of a sudden. I go buy that van, and the day I buy the van, he hits me up and he's like, "All right, I'm selling my bus." And I'm like, "Bro, I just bought a van because I've been wanting this bus of his. It's like it's a bus on a van chassis, but it's a short bus, 5 windows short bus." And I helped him paint it. It was cool as fuck. Done trimming, going to have at least 66 32-ounce jars. Goddamn, Kelly. Killing it. How many plants did you have? Doing some online cybersecurity training to finish my day. That sucks. I remember those days when I was in the Army. We had to do cybersecurity training. We had to get certified on it every year. I thought Corn was selling a bus. They might be. They might be selling a bus. I have no idea. I don't really talk to Corn that often. Starbucks isn't real coffee. I know. You're right. I usually don't get. I used to get the Monsters, but the Javas, but they didn't have any at the store today, so I had to settle for fucking Starbucks, which I'm not actually a fan of Starbucks. Oh, cool, a short bus on a van frame. Yeah, that's exactly what he's got. In fact, he's still selling it. If anybody's looking for a 5-window short bus diesel on a van frame, you hit me up, and I'll get you in touch with him. But he's been trying to sell it for a while, and honestly, like, it's a killer price. I hope he has it for a while, because I might buy it from him one day. 13 monster plants. It must have been monster if you got that much of a yield out of it. Damn, all you guys got like piles and piles of weed. I got this and a little bit more shake. My name's Zig. I have a dog named Zag. I can't even keep up on my weed bill. It's drying perfectly, the perfect humidity, the perfect temperature. You want 60 to 62 degree temperature and about 55% humidity. You know, there's a machine. It's extremely expensive, but it will dry and cure your weed in 24 hours. I know the dude that invented it. He lives in Vegas, but he isn't using it for the cannabis industry very much. He's using it for the food industry, and his investors don't really want to get into the cannabis industry. So, he can't. He's doing it with like dried food and stuff, but it works for cannabis. We've definitely tested that. Nice Rocher, using ours for trade. I'd be smoking all of it. Every one of those jars. Heard that I need to move out of Iowa. Yes, Cole, you do. Iowa. Is weed legal in Iowa yet? I'm not. I haven't really heard much about it. I forget Iowa even fucking exists, to be honest with you, most of the time. I've driven through it, but yeah, I forget that place is real. Had 36 plants and a 40-gallon bucket, so I was like, hey, Crystal. Dude, you two are so close to each other. Kelly and Crystal, you guys should be, like, hanging out. Next time either one of you makes it down. It's winter time right now, so it's not a good time to travel, but, like, go check go check out the other people's places because I think that you would really, really like Bend, Kelly. I think that you would, if you've never been, I think you really would like it, especially in the summer. Bend in the summer is, well, actually, like, spring and fall is even better because it's not all smoky yet. The fires haven't started. Hey, there goes Mad Mac. He just passed me, flipping me off. It's nice if you want to live cheap, I guess. That's about it. I guess that's a benefit that you have in some of these areas, like backwoods in West Virginia and Kentucky and middle of nowhere Iowa. It is cheap living. Just like New Mexico, where I'm at, it's like so far off the beaten path, it makes everything cheaper. Phones mess up today, Kelly. I hope, or Crystal. I hope that you get that. I hope you get that squared away. Bend is beautiful. It really is. It really is. Um, it's interesting because I've been traveling now for like 9 years, and I meet people who have also been traveling for a long time, and they're like, "Oh, Oregon's so beautiful. It's my favorite state. Don't you love Oregon? You're from there." And I'm like, "Yes, but I've seen it. I've seen Oregon. It really is beautiful, but I've seen it." And so going back there is just like, I don't know. It's not as exciting for me as it was, when I was exploring Oregon on my own. But now that I have, and I grew up there, I've seen it all. It's it's worth going back to a lot of places though. There's a lot of places in Oregon that I'm gonna be going back to, and you guys, I will be going up to Oregon this coming summer. That's on my to-do list. It's been a few years, so there's a lot of people I need to go say hi to. A lot of my people have been getting a little frustrated that I haven't said hi to them. So I seen what's her name is back in Slabs. I don't know who what's her name is, but she might be whoever she is. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not from Delaware. Yeah, you guys should meet. Totally should. You guys, I think, would hit it off. My two biggest fans. You're right, Zig. There's so much to see in this beautiful country, many gorgeous places. Yeah, we do have it. We are very lucky to be living in America for a lot of reasons, but one of my favorite ones is just the immense size of it. The United States, in comparison to most Western countries, especially, but pretty much any country, is enormous. It's enormous, and it's varied. It's not just rainy. It's not just desert. Um, the climates, we have so many different climates in the states, and you don't need a passport to go see them. Most people from other countries go to other countries all the time because they're close by. It's not that far of a drive. Passports are common, and so they see a lot of different cultures and stuff. Where we have all that in one country, we catch some shit because we don't go see the world like a lot of other countries do. But we don't need to. Like, we have so much beauty right here in the states, and it's just right at our fingertips. I love that about America. If I was born anywhere else except maybe Russia, I would have to have a passport to go see the world and see what, Mother Nature created. And and then in the States we don't have to do that. But to be fair, I would like to get my passport and take this abroad, take my YouTube channel overseas. But I got some shit I gotta take care of here in the States before I do that. I won't lie, them Little Caesars pizzas are fire. Yeah, dude, especially after one of these. Everyone stocks up on food. Food shortages next year really bad. Yeah, you might be right. I don't think that we're gonna have a food shortage, but I think we're gonna have an economical issue where our dollar isn't gonna be worth very much. And we are already experiencing that. The dollars today is already worth less than it was, this is just honestly a result of COVID. And I was saying this during COVID. When COVID hit, all of a sudden, all of these like emergency tax structures popped up, and these emergency stimulus plans, and emergency unemployment, and business loans, and just money getting tossed around, which is okay because we kind of needed to stimulate the economy since they shut down the economy. But when all of this stimulus money is going out and unfettered unemployment and like just so much money from the federal government, I knew back then in 2020 that in a few years our dollar was going to be worth so much less because they're just printing money and printing money and printing money and printing money. So here we are with gas real high, food real high. I don't know that there'll be food shortages, possibly, but I think it'll be because of the dollar. Farmers aren't going to be able to afford to raise as many heads of cattle or pigs because they won't be able, the dollar is worth less. It's going to affect everything. And that's really what it comes down to. Here's the good news. We are America. Our economy is actually doing really good in comparison to the rest of the world. We are feeling this um, recession, this global recession, less than any other country. So I know it sucks out there for us. I know it's hard, but compare our prices of gas to a lot of the other Western world, and we are doing much better. It's not our economy so much I'm worried about, it's the rest of the world's economies, because if those collapse, so do we. And if ours collapse, so do they. It's a symbiotic relationship. So you guys, I know that it seems like it sucks, but we got to keep up with the rest of the world too. And they need to keep up with us. So, Great Depression round two. Yeah, kind of. The Great Depression round two. In fact, the dollar is worth more during the Great Depression um, compared to the cost of living at the time than it is today. So even during the Great Depression, we're doing worse today than we did back then. Um, it's nuts. It's nuts, and nobody wants to talk about this stuff. Gold will never lose its value. It does, actually. Gold loses its value when the economy is doing well. Precious metals go down when the dollar goes up, and when the dollar goes down, precious metal goes up. That's why all the tweakers are ripping copper out of everything during the last recession. And yeah, they're probably going to be doing it again real soon, if not already. But yeah, precious metals, silver, gold, copper, platinum. No major food shortages. Take heed, people. If you don't buy now, you might not find it later. I've done a lot of research on this. Yeah, I mean, I think that also there's a lot of truth to that, and it'll come down to the economy. You know, like the value of our dollar is going to go down a lot more. Um, and unfortunately, you know what pulled us out of the Great Depression? I don't want that to be the solution. So, yeah, there's really no good solution, is there? I don't know. I get a little worried. I walk through Walmart and like looking at little ass kids that are, are like 2, 3, 4 years old, and I'm like, fucking, what's your future look like? It's all going to hell in a handbasket, and I don't know. I gotta look at it as entertainment at this point. I have to, otherwise I'll just get all flustered. But it's just pure entertainment. Like, there's not a whole lot any of us could do about it. We just have to enjoy the show and do our best. Roll with the punches. Be a duck. Yeah, they've all gone up 25%. Oh yeah, what's up, Zag? She's back right in the back seat. Just taking a nap. She was laying in the front seat, but the flies were pissing her off, so she jumped in the back. But she's just laying back there. I'll show you here. Let me. I'm on the stabilizer, so. Um, Let me. There we go. There she is. Just napping. Zag check. She pretty much goes everywhere with me. You know, the children, the poor children of the next 20 years. Um, it's funny because I remember the boomers saying that when I was a kid, and they weren't wrong. The next 20 years went kind of shitty, and here I am saying it about the next generation, and that's unfortunate. But it is what it is. I don't know what their future is gonna look like. But here's what I do know is that they're going to have to. I would. We don't have the same freedoms that we had in the 100 years ago during the Great Depression. We actually had the ability back then to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and become successful in America. But today it's much harder with so much government roadblocks in the way, right? Like, there's so many roadblocks in the way of pulling yourself up by the bootstraps or starting a business. So many more roadblocks that the government put in today than were there 100 years ago. So I don't know what it looks like. I would like to say, hey, the next generation is going to have to like pull themselves up by the bootstraps and like just build the economy back up and work their asses off. But 100 years ago, that was much easier to do. Today, we've had 100 years of laws and policies and taxes put in to make it tough for people to even pull themselves up by the bootstraps. It's very easy for the rich to do it once they're already, once they're already up, it's easy to stay up. But when you're down, it's not easy to get back up. And that was by design. So here we are, and um, I don't know what pulling ourselves out of this recession is going to look like. I have no idea. I think that we're going to have to heavily rely on maybe making new industries that don't exist right now, and having the profits for those industries here in the States. I feel like that might be the best. I don't know. Elon Musk ain't gonna save us though. What's up, Julio? Sorry, I got on a rant right there, didn't I? You guys get me going sometimes. ATF, if you're in tune with these, whether the system crashed or not, you'll be okay. Yeah. People talk about ammo a lot. Get armed, get ammo. And you know me, like, that's very important. I think that being armed and being able to protect yourself is going to be really important when people become desperate. When, because desperate people are so dangerous. They are so fucking dangerous. But that's such a basic prepping need. Like, that's not going to be what keeps you alive in a scenario where you need it, like where the fucking economy collapses. Like, just a gun alone, you're fucking gonna die. You know what's gonna make or break you is having access to water, being able to grow and hunt food, and having a community. You're not gonna make it without those things. Period. If you don't have a community, you're gonna die. Those lone wolf stories, I mean, it's very unlikely. That's like some Hollywood shit. You're very unlikely going to survive by yourself in a world without social nets of some kind. You're going to break your ankle out in the woods and just lay there and die. You're going to get an infection, and you're going to starve. Like, there's so many ways to die without help. This is why humans band together. Playing GTA 4, yeah, Salvation Mountain is in GTA 4, and so is Slab City, except they call it Stab City in GTA 4, and every time you drive into it, they just start shooting at you. It's like this biker gang in Slabs, and they just start fucking shooting at you as soon as you show up. It's like gunfight every time you get to Slab City, and that's so funny. I've never gotten in a gunfight here. Correct. Never go it alone. You know, like if you are like, let's say you're like a Navy SEAL or a fucking Green Beret or just an expert at surviving in the wild, you might do all right. But I know for a fact that's not me. Like I could probably do okay for a while, but like mental health is important too, and social life is part of mental health. So in a post-apocalyptic world, if you're just going in alone with my little rifle, like you're gonna fucking die. You need a community. The commercial I got was Rick from Pawn Stars talking about when getting ammo. They're watching you. Find a good community you can trust. Yeah, for sure. I don't mean collecting firearms. I mean making them. If you can make a firearm, you're worth more alive than dead. Yeah, that's true. And these days, I mean, we've already invented ways to make a fucking gun at home. Post-apocalyptic world, whoever has a 3D printer and the power and the, all that shit, just printing out guns. But America has a lot of guns. Um, I think the ammo might be the problem. I think because ammo does go bad after a while, and um, there's no one making anymore in a situation like that. I don't know. I think it would be pretty tough for the whole system to collapse. I think that would be pretty tough. I don't think it'll ever be post-apocalyptic. I think people will just be poor. Then the prices of things will be super, super high. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that there'll still be, you know, companies out there in the world somewhere supplying everything that you could ever want. There's still going to be factories. All these things are still going to exist. But are you going to be able to afford it like you can afford it today? That's what's going to make or break us. It's going to be economical. And then because of that, we're probably going to have a civil war, and maybe everything will just start over. Maybe that's what we need. Any slabber girl need a young stud? Bro. Uh, uh, um, there's the, you got a lot of competition, dude. There's, I don't know. I don't even know how to say this politely, but there's not a high caliber of women who stay here full time. There are some cool ones for sure. 100%. There are some cool ass women here um, that are badasses, and we're neighbors, and I respect them very very much. But that I probably wouldn't date any of them. And but for every one woman in this town, there's like 15 dudes. And in the summer, you get a lot of tourists and travelers that come through here, and a lot of opportunities to meet new people. But I wouldn't come here looking for a girlfriend, bro. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for being here. Hi, Kitty. Yeah, who was that? James. Yeah? Yeah, dude. If you're coming here looking for a girl, you might want to bring one. Just bring one. And here's a warning. Something I was told my first year in slabs, and I'll tell you what, man, that shit rings true. You don't lose your girl, you just lose your turn. So if you bring one here, you might not leave with her. I fucking tell you that. That's happened to me. I know it was a joke. It got me going. Um, People probably are curious, right? Like some of you are probably curious about like the dating scene in slabs. So, yep, you just lose your turn. That's a valley for you. That's pretty much everywhere. It seems like nothing lasts anymore. The only relationships that do last are like boomers. They're the only ones doing it these days. My generation, they're just like fucking, yeah, we suck at it. whole bunch of these dual sport motorcycles just showed up. Slab City is a sausage fest. Yeah, it kind of is. And that, I mean, there's a lot of places in the world that are like this. I grew up in Oregon, but I graduated high school in North Carolina, right next to a Marine Corps base, and it was like 25 men for every one woman. The whole fucking area was a sausage fest. And then in the Army, like everywhere you go, it's the same scenario. So it's not that different here, except I would say like during the summer, there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of tourists come through here, and you get a chance to meet a lot of people that, women, men, people from other countries. It's a pretty cool spot for like my culture, for travelers. Quartzsite's another good spot, but Quartzsite's also like a bougier place. You get a lot of the travelers that are like in their $100,000 RVs, and they're the snowbirds who are coming down from Canada, might own a little piece of land down there, or they stay in the same RV park every year, and they go back and forth. Um, those snowbirds there's a lot of them there. They used to come to Slabs, but not so much anymore. Last year there was a couple of people that came in, um, you know, $100,000 RVs and shit, and stayed for a while. But it's not as common as it used to be out here. As long as I'm next, I don't care. You can see you're not a very picky man. What's your type? The ones that say yes. In Jamaica, it's 10-1, women dominant over male. All right, dude, we were going to Jamaica together. Do they like Americans? Like, be honest. Do they like white Americans, or do they kind of like? Is there some standoffishness between Jamaicans and Americans? You can buy a wife nowadays. Russia, Thailand. Yeah. I don't think I can afford one. Like I feel like I think it's out of my budget, bro. Like not only like just the initial cost, but the ongoing cost. I don't think I could do it. Nah, Cole, you're not gonna win it. I'm gonna win it. I'm gonna win that $1 billion. I got my lotto ticket. I got right here in my back pocket. I want to show you right now. Hang on, let me get it out. Got my ticket. My billion dollars. It's actually after taxes. It's a lot less. Oh shit, where'd it go? Lost my $1 billion. Let me find it. Shit. Shit, I lost my billion. I have to go get another billion. Oh, here it is. Still in the pocket. Yep, it's a little bit beat up now because I'm, slabby, but here it is. I'm gonna keep it up here. Actually, that's my $1 billion. Actually, after taxes, it ends up being like 570 something million. So, a lot of gals love white Americans, if not for love for citizenship. I think that might be the only reason I would ever get married again, is to just fuck the government over and and get someone their citizenship, because the process for that in our country is ridiculous. I don't even get laid in Babylon, so I wouldn't get laid in Slab City too. I mean, Mexico's right down the road, bro. Like you could drive 45 minutes and pay for it. If I win, I'll buy everyone in here one of them fancy $100,000 RVs. Better sign it now. I don't want $100,000 RV, but I'll take 100 grand. I could change a lot of lives with that. Honestly, like I would just, if I got 100 grand right now, right this very second, I would buy a badass camera, because I've been using my cell phone this whole time, and I would love to get a DSLR camera with some lenses on it and spend some decent money on a good camera so I can go and self-fund make documentaries. Um, or I would do some like free giveaways, like go to a gas station and my YouTube channel would be me paying for everyone's gas for the next 20 minutes. Some shit like that would be dope. The return on that paying for everyone's gas video it would pay for itself. The YouTube would, like, those kinds of videos go fucking viral so fast. So the YouTube channel like would pay for the investment of the giveaways. That's what Mr. Beast did too, and a few others. There's been a few. Yeah, Mr. Zigbeast. Yeah, no, I would do something like that though. Like that shit seems so much. He goes a little over the top, and most of the time, Mr. Beast is just giving money to his friends. His friends are competing for these stuff. Sometimes he does some strangers videos, but most of the time they're just circling money amongst each other and making a ton of money off YouTube for it. But I'd like to make strangers days. Like that would be fucking such good content. I really liked driving around slabs handing out joints last year. That was pretty fun. Once it gets busier here, maybe I'll do something like that. This car just pulled up with Washington plates. This Challenger. Imagine, yeah, that was epic, James. I know. Yeah, that's another one of those channels. I've seen him a lot too. He cuts people's fucking headphones and shit. Um, Imagine if the whole world had that mentality. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? I know if I won the lottery, I would die poor. I would absolutely die poor. That would be my goal. Um, but I would want to do some really neat stuff with the money. Like I don't mind dying poor. That's fine. But I would like to have the opportunity to change some people's lives. And I think that would be like, I can't take it with me. So all this money, like, I don't need that much. I've been living off of under $1,000 for the last 10 years. So um, I think I would buy a decent van, like a good one, some properties, and then just fucking go nuts. FBI? Where? I don't see the FBI. No FBI here. Although one time Slabs did get fucking raided by the feds, dude. It was nuts. Like, okay, so Homeland Security investigations, the FBI, DEA, ATF, they all came into Slabs at the same time. Also, BLM cops, federal BLM cops, they all came into Slabs at the same time wearing tactical gear, AR-15s, and there was a Black Hawk, a fucking Black Hawk, flying over Slabs. And I know it was a Black Hawk because I fucking repelled out of Black Hawks in the army, and they raided us, and they went from camp to camp, including our camp, camp to camp to camp to camp to camp, looking for certain people. Like they had this like pictures, mugshots of these people they were looking for, and in this big raid, they raided our camp twice, and like it was crazy. It was crazy. I couldn't fucking believe they did it. They also raided Nyland and another town that's nearby. Um, they just hit all three of these areas looking for people with warrants out for the arrest. One person they did sweep up in that arrest. Everybody was happy about because he was a Chimo that was on the run, um, and we didn't. Everyone knew who he was, but they didn't know he was on the run. So the feds came in. He got swept up in that. But also like people who had. There was a Canadian girl that was here at the time, and she had overstayed her visa, and she got swept up in that. So that sucked. Um, but yeah, that was a crazy day. I've seen the sheriff roll in here and do stuff similar to that. One time, like my second year here, the sheriffs rolled in and parked a fucking motorhome that said sheriff on it. Tactical Operations Center. And this RV was parked right there across from the Blue Church. And they just raided everyone then too. And everyone, like, walking through town, they would stop them and be like, let me see your ID. And it was fucking crazy. FBI, I don't understand why we're talking about the feds. Aside from that, you said FBI, so it got me on a rant. Sorry, sending a text. I wish those off work would have had someone to burn one with. I wish you did too. Come to Slabs, I'll burn one with you. If shit hits a fan, come to Prescott, I have an armory. And I can arm a full squad, no problem. Bet, dude. I'll be there. Honestly, like, it would be good to have a fallback location of sorts with a community already established. That would be, if you really want to talk about prepping, like, a place for everyone to meet. Here's the GPS coordinates. Write it the fuck down. Tattoo it on yourself somewhere. But that that's the spot. I, I think, quite honestly, most of us in a situation shit hits the fan, like, are gonna be creating that tribe as we go. Come to D Town. I'll burn with you. Okay, so D Town, is that Detroit or Denver or Des Moines or the Dallas or I don't know. I'm running out of D cities, aren't I? Davenport. What's D Town? Detroit's the first thing that comes to mind. And if it's Detroit, yeah, I'm probably not going to. Honestly, nothing personal against you, but definitely personal against your city. Yeah, I did. I I smoked a weed since then. Dallas. That's right. Because we talked about it. Like, I don't want to go to Texas and like go to jail for weed. Doylestown, Pennsylvania. So many D's. Go to the D, the Dick Town. Ziggy Poo, what up? What's up, Alaska? How you doing? Yeah, Alaska left Slabs. He stopped by and was like, I'm gonna bounce. So I'll probably be seeing you in Quartzsite, Alaska. I don't know how long you're gonna be there, but I plan on making my way there this winter. Um, I need to sell my truck in Quartzsite. Mac just sent me a link to where I could just type in the VIN for the truck, and they'll they'll give me a price for how much like they would just buy it. Curious how much they would do it for. I don't think it'll be like my asking price, but I am curious. Let me find out. You guys want to do this with me? Let's see. Here's the VIN right here. 01 34 704. Let's see what they say. How much would they give me for it? Oh, you'll be back next week? Dude, that's fast. What? My VIN must have 17 characters. What one did I miss? One, GR. Oh, I did miss a letter. There it is. Ta-da. Um, Man, this is more complicated than I expected. I'm saying they offer 11.5 or 12. You think so? Still a little bit lower than what I wanted. If they were to give me like 13 or 14, I'd probably be like, do it. But I gotta find pictures of it to upload, and I think they're all on this phone. So that's fun. Shit. I'll do this later. Yeah, they probably are cheap bastards. That's kind of what I was expecting. Roche is that they're gonna give me like fucking like 10 is what I was expecting, because they want to make a profit off of it too. So if they give me market value for it, they won't be able to ask market value for it. They'll have to ask above market value. So they won't be able to sell it. Cheap bastards. So this woman, I'll show you all something. This woman walks to town almost every single day. And she just rolls and pulls this bag behind her. Doesn't matter if it's raining or hot as fuck. She's always out there every day, walking back and forth. She just walked in front of me, so I gotta fix my tripod again because I moved it. There we go. Yeah, 13.5. Be kind of pushing it, but I'd probably do it. I mean, 14 would be like, honestly, that's really where my bare minimum is. 14, it would get me out from under my debt. So but getting a couple extra, like market value for this thing is about 16. So walks far woman. Yeah, if she had an Indian name, that would probably be it. $23 of y'all in here. Where are you guys at? You're not chatting with me. What's going on? The half Indian, half white girl from that great movie. What? Oh, Stands with Fist? Is that the... Who knows what movie that's from? The native, the white girl that was raised by the natives, and her name was Stands with Fist. Who can tell me that movie? That's old school. Some of y'all probably know it. Got a whole bunch of motorcyclists rolling through. It's a freaking weekend. I'm in North Carolina and I'm doing dabs. Howdy, Zig and family. What's up, Dan? Love your channel, watching from Canada. Fuck yeah. Dances with Wolves. That's the one. That's the movie. Trivia is cool. Who wants to send me some trivia? Doing dabs in North Carolina, that'll get you into prison, man. That place is still illegal. We're at North Carolina. I graduated high school on the coast, near Emerald Isle in Swansboro. Good to see you. Also love the channel. Thanks, Dan. I'm glad that people enjoy it. That's kind of what I've always been going for. I want this to be enriching for both of us, like for my life and for everyone else's too. And so stay tuned. There is some content coming. It's actually been a minute, right, since I've released any content, and I do have some stuff in the works. Stay tuned. Some slab stuff, some bottle kid stuff. Hopefully, when they get here, not all the bottle kids are here yet. Some of them are, most of them are not. So, getting some of the bottle kids here and being able to do some content with them, doing some content in slabs. So, is today Miles' birthday? I'll be damned. Is it the 5th? Oh, it's the 4th. Yeah, it's the 4th. Holy shit. Not to be Captain Obvious, but you see more home in the slabs. This is I have a love-hate relationship with this place sometimes. But I am more at home in the slabs, or just it's not just the slabs, honestly. Like, Los Angeles just doesn't agree with me. Cities in general don't agree with me. I've never felt more isolated in my life than I felt in cities. Like, that's just always been like that. Like, you're walking by hundreds and hundreds of people every single day, and no one even like says hi. And I know it would be exhausting to just be like hi to everyone all day, but at the same time, you don't say hi to anyone. I mean, I don't know how people do it. Live around millions and millions of people, and their communities are small, and I don't know. I've found more community in rural areas than I ever did in the city, and that's just me. Hey Zig, Grandma Crazy from Oklahoma here. Hi Elaine, Anoki. Got an Okie in the house. Canada in the house. An Okie, Texas. Yeah, today's Miles' birthday. Well, he lives at the Ponderosa with us. So when I go back, I'm going to have to help him celebrate his birthday. We got Florida in the house. Another Elaine. Watching you from Florida and enjoy watching your travels. Thanks for your service. Hey, thanks very much. I appreciate that. When you ever come to Oklahoma, hit me up. You know what? I have fucking family in Oklahoma on my mom's side, my aunt, who's been bugging me to come visit her too. Arkansas, there's one place in Arkansas I've been wanting to go, because the state rock in Arkansas, you guys, is a diamond. And they have this state park in Arkansas where you can go dig out different colored gems right out of the ground. And it's not often you actually get one, but it's still fucking cool, and I want to go digging through that state park. But yeah, if I ever go to Oklahoma, I'll hit you up for sure. You guys can also, everyone here can follow me on social media. You can hit me up on Facebook. My name on there is Zig Sehorn, Sehorn. And on Instagram, it's Babylonian_zig. Um, right now, I have a Facebook ban. It is what it is. I got 7 days left of a 30-day ban, and I can't post it right now, but I can chat with like Messenger and shit. So if you want to hit me up, feel free to hit me up. I moved from a city to a small town. I love it. The city is way too overwhelming. Yeah, I feel the same way. And like, hey, more motorcycles. Those are nice bikes. Those like touring BMW dual sports. They're badass. Um, yeah, I found more community for sure in a small town. Like 100%. I have a great camp spot at my house for y'all. That's dope. Yeah, we're at in Oklahoma. I could use a camp spot if I go anywhere because I have a van, but I'm pretty self-contained for the most part. So, Cole, how did I manage what? What was I talking about? I got stoned and forgot. I'm in a small town, 706 peeps. Yeah, I mean, if some people can live in the city and like be comfortable with it, and they can do it, more power to them. If they like it, like who am I to judge? It just doesn't work for me. It's too busy, too isolated, too much money. Way too much money. Um, too much. I guess not too much money, just too money dependent, I suppose. Facebook ban. Oh, how did I manage the Facebook ban? I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly how I managed that. So I spoke. No, like I'm in this van life group, and this girl was asking in the van life group like how to meet up with someone for a date and stay safe. And I gave my advice, and I was just like, take a picture of their license plate, um, their vehicle, let a friend know where you're gonna be, what time they should expect to hear from you to let them know you're safe, and all these steps that a woman could take to stay safe while she travels on the road and tries to date. And then I ended this comment with, or just wing it and cut a motherfucker. And I got a 30-day ban. Actually, I got a seven-day ban, which I contested because I always appeal it. And they were like, yeah, but here's 30 days instead. So I got 30 days for what could have been a 7-day ban. And, fucking Facebook. Can't even tell a woman to stab a rapist anymore. I have a place, if ever, in NC as well. Did you tell me where at in NC you are, Dan? Oh, small town, 706 peeps. Are you on like the west side of the state, I guess? Actually, Shelter, I live in the country. Hell yeah. I don't know where Shelter is though, but that's cool. I don't know much about Oklahoma, aside from it's very boring to drive through. Yeah, I live outside of my metropolis. I would too. I do have friends that live in the city, so it's like, if you're comfortable with that and it's something that you feel fulfilled and you like, cool. I just can't do it. I can't. I want to get out of the pavement and the buildings and the commercial shopping areas and the fucking houses. Like, there's so many lives just crammed into one little spot, and I just want to get away from all of that and be out in the open. And it's hard to do in a city because it takes hours just to get out of the city, no matter what city you're in. And thankfully, at least Los Angeles and San Diego, when you get out of the city, you're just in the middle of nowhere. You're in the desert. But other cities aren't quite like that. Like Portland, when you get out of the city, it's just suburb after suburb after suburb after suburb, and it's a while until you just get out in the middle of nowhere. A lot of cities are like that. You're in Pikeville, about 2 hours from Emerald Isle. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I mean, I grew up in Emerald Isle. Not grew up, but I moved there when I was 17, left when I was 22, 23. Tenega Ranch in the Prescott National Forest also have a 50 and 30 amp hookup for you, and water. It's here when you need it. We can go shoot at my range and blow up some tannerite. Dude, I'm down. That would be a lot of fun. Um, Obviously won't be until next summer because it's cold as fuck over there right now. On Eastern NC, about 45 minutes from ECU Greenville. Fuck yeah, okay. All right, yeah. I kind of know from Emerald Isle where on the map you might be at. Yeah, it's so cool. All the people in here have Zig covered wherever he travels around the U.S. Yeah, that's pretty fucking dope, actually. My next adventure when I leave the Southwest for the winter is going to be heading up to Oregon. So I don't know exactly the route I'll be going yet, but if anyone's out there that's in California, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, I know some of you are already, and you've offered your places to me, but I'll swing by and say hi and do a little like Pacific Northwest tour for a little while and hopefully meet a lot of you. A lot of you guys are on the East Coast, and I gotta be honest, I don't make it to the East Coast very often. Um, it's the last time I went to the East Coast, I flew to Florida because my mom was sick, and then came back. So I don't know when the next time I'll make it to the East Coast is, but it's possible. There is actually people in North Carolina I haven't seen in fucking 20 years that I wouldn't mind going back and seeing. So it's just so expensive. It's so fucking expensive to drive across country, and I don't have an economic vehicle. So it would take me a long time to get there, and then a long time to get back because I only have so much money every month. So we'll see how that plays out. It would take me a couple of months to get to the East Coast. Financially, it would just be it's the only way I could do it. I'd have to like take my time from state to state, find cool spots to go along the way, and and then once I'm there, I won't have a whole lot of time before I have to head back because, it's about to get cold there. So if I timed everything right, planned it right, maybe I could do the East Coast. But um, the West Coast is much more van life friendly. It's much more cannabis friendly. There's a lot of reasons that I stay over here. The van life thing is kind of important because that's my home. And the East Coast is really tough for van life. There's less public land. There's less BLM. There's less national forest. And a lot of the places that you do have that are BLM and that national forest, you can't park in. So you can't camp in for free. They've still got restrictions on that. So it's a tough one to go to the East Coast. It costs a lot more to do the van life thing over there. I could always stay in like parking lots and truck stops and shit like that. I just don't like traveling like that. Like I don't mind traveling like that. I don't like staying somewhere like that. I don't like having to stay in an area and live at Walmart or a parking lot somewhere. I'd prefer to be out in the woods or out in the desert, somewhere very secluded, or at least like off the beaten path a little bit. But it is cool that so many of you offer up your places. It's really, really kind. I hope I can meet every one of you one day. If you guys ever come to Slabs, like it is a tourist destination. There are Airbnbs here. There's hotels nearby. Palm Springs is up the road. Bombay Beach is definitely worth checking out. If anyone wants to take a vacation, get out of the cold where they're at and come down here, like it's definitely doable and it can be affordable too. Um, it's not like Hawaii or anything like that, but it's definitely. Oh, there's a sandstorm right next to me. It fucking hit me, I think. Check this out. You guys see it? It's crossing the road. Here, let me flip the camera around and let me push this button. It's hitting the mountain right now. Little dust devil. Alright, let me put this back now. You can give me the Cali tour. That's what he says to all the girls, Angel. I'll give you the Cali tour. I can give you a slab tour for sure. I can give you a tour of some cool areas. Joshua Tree, National parks right up the road. Like, yeah, there's some cool shit around here. Um, Slow Jamistan. I'm not making this up. Slow Jamistan is a country this guy is trying to form in America, and he's like, I've seceded from the Union. He made this whole like thing over there across from the Salton Sea. It's not that far away. Never been there, but yeah, you could go there. That'd be dope. My hubby and I are planning on taking a trip to Slabs once the kids are grown. Fuck yeah. Come on out. How long is that? How long until... I mean, you could just drop them off at a fire department. No questions asked. Isn't that the rule? I liked your Salton Sea stuff. Actually like it all. Oh, thanks, Dan. Yeah, I did a couple of videos. One, maybe two, from Bombay Beach right on the Salton Sea. It's like right up the road. In fact, from here, I can see the Salton Sea. I can see parts of it. Like, we're really close to it. 10 more minutes and I'll be home. Well, you guys got me for a little bit longer on the live stream. So I'll still be here in 10 minutes. In fact, I might just roll up another doobie right now. You know what I should be doing right now? I should be doing my fucking laundry right now. But instead, I'm procrastinating and talking to y'all. And honestly, like, I'm trying to save my money for this next YouTube video I'm doing. The one I can't tell you guys about. It's I don't know, a very sensitive subject, and I'm trying to keep it close to the chest. But I'm going to be doing another... There goes Mac. I'm going to be doing another YouTube video. Some of you already know, because I chatted with you about it privately. But that's coming up soon. I'm trying to save all the money I can for that, so I really can't afford to do laundry right now. So I think I'm going to do it in the canal in the next couple of days. Or maybe a bucket with some detergent. 6 or 7 years till they're out of the house. Damn, that's a long time. But in like 2 or 3 years, they'll be old enough for you to leave at home to go on vacation. I guess it's not the 80s or 90s anymore. That might not actually be cool anymore. I don't know how the rules are with kids these days. You gonna do another doobie giveaway? No. I would love to, actually. Right now, it's not that busy here. So it's, you know, not that... It wouldn't be that cool to do right now. Do we need to start a fund to get you a pacemaker or something? That would be dope. I don't think I need a pacemaker yet. Jesus Christ. Fucking hope not. I don't want a pacemaker. Then I can't have microwave burritos anymore. I mean, I got a bad ticker, but if you guys want to do a campaign to get me some weed, that'd be dope. Do we need to start? We definitely want you healthy. Appreciate that, man. No, the campaign I'm doing right now is mainly for gas for the next video I want to do. Because it's not going to be here in town, but it is going to be slab related. So, I need to get gas to get somewhere and back. And I've got about $175 that I've gotten together so far for this next video I'm doing. But it's tough because I can't tell you guys what it's about, and so it's hard to ask for money for gas for something. I'm like, hey, but I can't tell you why. Anyways, it would be cool to do another doobie giveaway, but yeah, Cole was just asking if the snowbirds are flocking in yet. Some of them are. Some of the snowbirds are here. But it's a little early in the season for the snowbirds. Like, snowbirds like me, yeah, I'm here. But a lot of the travelers that roll through here end up coming in December, January, February, March, and then they leave. A lot of them have, like, other events that they're going to. There's a ton of traveling events going on right now all over the Southwest, so that's where a lot of them are. Um, I just need to meet up with you, Zig. I've got at least a half pound. My 5-star beast mode coming your way. I should take care of you for a while. That would take care of me for a while, man. That'd be cool. Weed right now in slabs is really cheap, like fucking $50 an ounce. Um, so it's pretty easy to get weed. Like I said, I'm trying to save every fucking penny I have for this next YouTube video. And this next YouTube video is honestly probably going to break me. I'm going to do the video, I'm going to spend all my money on it, and the rest of the month I'll basically be like, broke. But it's worth it. This video is going to be worth it. It's going to be worth every fucking penny I spend on it. So, but I'm trying to roll a joint. For those of you who are wondering why I keep looking down, how's Caveman? Haven't heard from him in a bit. I just heard from him the other day. He's doing well. He's freezing his ass off out there at Nomad's Nest. He just got a wood burning stove. And he is now seeing a girl that he cares for very much, and she is awesome. I'm really, really happy for them. So hopefully I can convince him to start, I don't know how he's doing his content right now, if he's filming or whatever, but I think he might be. But he wants to do long form content. So it might be months before you guys see a video from him that he recorded and took the time to edit. It takes a long time. It takes a lot longer to do the kind of content he wants to do than it does to do like a 5 or 6 minute video like I do. And here pretty soon I would like to do more long form content. I think I have a ton of footage. I could do one long video. Some of it scenes that you guys haven't seen before. But I don't know if I want to bring you guys old stuff or just create new stuff. But I have like a year's worth of footage over this last year of my YouTube channel that a lot of the stuff I used, a lot of the stuff I didn't use, it got cut out. So, I don't know, maybe I could do something with that after, a couple more years and just have like, years worth of footage. That's kind of what I hope to do one day. Have years worth of content, or years worth of footage rather, that I can make something cool out of one day. My only complaint about this weed that I have right now, I'm trying to roll, is that it's super stemmy. Like, that's my only bitch. It ends up poking through the joints, and the stems are really tiny. So you gotta, like, pull each one out, toss it. It's really annoying. I hate rolling joints with stems in it, because it ends up poking through the joint and the paper. Oh, shit. I'll be damned. I just saw a van that I recognize. You get a lot of license plates here too. Like there's actually Mexico plate, there's a Florida plate, obviously a bunch of California plates. And the good old joint packer right here. I'm a practical guy. I like things with more than one use. Like sunglasses. Blocks the sun, packs the joints. Now they're also paraphernalia. Dude, some people just drive fast as fuck through here. Like they just haul ass down this road, and technically this road, the speed limit's 55 miles an hour because it's a county road. Um, and so people don't give a shit, and they'll just haul ass through here, and dogs get hit, people get hit. I've got this tattoo on my hand right there as a memorial for Zag's sister and her owner that was killed right over there, right down the road, by getting ran over. Another girl here during that accident, like my friend Luke, and Luke owns Zag's sister. Him and his dog were killed, but then another person, another girl broke or lost her leg. She had her leg amputated because she was with him too, and they got all three of them got hit. So, no, you shouldn't drive fast as fuck through here, but the official speed limit is 35, so there's nothing anyone can do about it. Alright, who's gonna burn one with me? Which one of you wants to burn one with me? Almost home. Well, hurry the fuck up. I'll wait for you if you're gonna be a couple more minutes. Maybe I can wait. I'll try. But you'll still be burning when I get there. When you get there. Or I'll still be burning when you get there. Whatever. Don't forget to hit the like button for my fucking chatty ass self. Yeah. 22 people. Where's my lurkers at? Who's lurking? Who's lurking and doesn't want to come say hi? I know you're there. Some of you already did say hi. Said you were from Florida and Canada. Dude, somebody's got a drone right here and they're flying their drone around. I want a drone. A drone would be a game changer. But I had a drone for like 10 minutes. This like cheap $50 one someone sent me. And I couldn't get it to connect to my phone, like the camera. And it fucking, one of the motors burnt out like on the third flight. I would love to have a good drone with a good 4K camera on it. That would be so fucking cool. It'd be a game changer. Reno twin, me. I found a lurker. What's up, Reno? How you doing? Are you in Reno? Cause the biggest little city in the world. Is that where you're at? Or is that like a nickname? Just a screen name. Are you actually a twin? Or are you just like a Gemini or something? Oh, what's up? Fuck off, Darren. You're not a lurker. I fucking know you, dude. You're in Madras now? You're not? Interesting. Well, here we go. Tornado watch, thunder, lightning, wind. Yikes. Yeah, that sounds like Oklahoma, doesn't it? About par for the course. Get down in the well. When I lived in Amarillo for a summer with my grandfather when I was 12 years old. And, yeah, we had to get down in the well because it was an underground well pump. And we had to all climb down in there one time because there was a tornado fucking warning. Watched that new movie Fall the other night. What a trip. Roller coaster of anxiety. I haven't seen that yet. I don't even know much about it. Yeah, I rented a little house. Hate it. You rented in Madras? I guess I can understand that. Madras isn't too terrible. We are definitely crack-a-lacking. Okay, so do you have a tornado on top of you while I'm live streaming? The live stream isn't that important if you have a tornado. Go fucking get to safety, however that looks. I don't know what that looks like if you don't have an underground spot to get to, but if you do, yeah, Kat is from from Oklahoma too. My hubby was born in Amarillo. Yeah, I lived in Amarillo, like on the outskirts of Amarillo, um, when I was little. Hey, you're smoking with me. That's cool. I gotta plug my phone in because, yeah, obvious reasons. It's dying. Yeah, Darren's been to Slabs too, you guys. That person in Madras. So, he's someone I know. Cheers. Ding. You might as well. You might as well dab it up. You're right. Under a tornado warning. Really, Angel, get to a basement or like underground. Like don't don't die for the live stream. I would feel terrible for 20 minutes. Hey, what's up, Heath? Who was it that just told me to tell you hi? Somebody brought up like our neighbors the other day around Ponderosa, and then you guys brought up like, oh, I miss with Heath when Heath and Bobby were there. They were good neighbors. Um, and they asked how you were doing, and has anyone heard from them? And I was like, oh, they still watch my live stream. So they told me to tell you hi, and I can't remember who the fuck it was. So shit. But someone told me to tell you guys hi. So hi. I just watched your other video. You drive back to the slabs, good content. Wish we'd have a great day. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, I just drove back here. What? My last video was me coming back here. Yeah. I hope Elaine's gonna be okay too. Time to. Okay, I can't. You're just sitting there smoking a joint, waiting for a tornado. Always high. Elaine, don't die. Go batten down the hatches. You're not allowed to die on the live stream. What does battening down the hatches mean today for a tornado? Like, what is the solution for a tornado? But you gotta tape your windows so you don't wake up in fucking Oz or something. And I would we go out in the front yard and try to get a good look at it. I get that though. Like when I was in Iraq, when we first started getting mortared, when I first got there and we would get mortared, we would go to the bunkers. After a while, we started climbing on the roofs to see if we could see where the mortars would land. Um, so I get it. I get it. Go climb on your roof, see if you can see the tornado. $20 whole minutes. I don't know what. Oh, Angel. Angel's 20 minutes? We don't get tornadoes as much, but we do get hit with the occasional hurricane. Yeah, that's what I remember from the East Coast. He's getting hit with hurricanes. Been in a couple of hurricanes in North Carolina, right on the coast there. Hey, what's up, PS? Sounds like a time to go to the shelter. Yes, it does. 20-minute grievance. 20 minutes is about how much longer you guys got me on live stream. I will admit though, I really do like sitting at Salvation Mountain watching the traffic go by. Most people don't even notice me. Hey, there's Cody. How you doing? The mobile app wasn't letting me comment. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're at Deb's? Are you really? Oh, you're at her house. Oh, cool. Tell her I said hello. Say hi, Deb. So those of you who are asking about Caveman, there's his girl. Hope you don't mind me calling you out like that, but you're here till Tuesday? What are you guys doing? Work there? Are you doing work there? What's going on? Cool. I have some awesome pics I took in Kansas of a few tornadoes. They're on my Instagram. She's out of town. Oh, you're watching her animals. I can't die in all my plans this week. Yeah, it might be on your plans this week. You don't know. It might be. Because there's a lot of things on my plans this week that I, I I have serious doubts are gonna happen. Like being with a beautiful blonde from Sweden. I don't think that's gonna happen to me this week, but I'm planning on it. I got plans for that. Or like winning the Powerball on Saturday. I got plans for winning that $1.5 billion. But I don't think that it's gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Bad idea. Oh, when I win my billions? You got a bee just flew in here. Fuck you, bro. There's an open window right there. Go away. Go away. Go shoot. Shoot, bee. Don't bother me. Fuck off. Oh, I gotta open more windows, I think. Oh, he left. Oh, fuck. Rather get shot at. You watched The Martian? And it was like, that's so sick. The Martian, is that the one where he gets stuck on Mars? And he's like, I am the greatest botanist on this planet. Is that the movie you're talking about? About the guy left in space. Yeah, he's left on Mars. Yeah, that's um and he like determined that he's a pirate because technically he's in international waters, like the first pirate of Mars, and that movie was dope. At least you were or are high if and when it's that time. Yeah, space, first ever space pirate. I'm a space pirate. Fuck yeah, dude. And then he was like, yeah, I'll just fly around like Iron Man. Just by putting a hole in the suit. I can steer. Yeah, I'm not that smart. I would have died like day 3. So if anyone wants to ask about Caveman, you can hit her up right now. Like, ask away. How's Caveman doing? Let us know. People were wondering. You guys got a wood stove, didn't you? Hey, Elaine's alive. Look at that. I'm not dead. Like I said, not allowed to die in the live stream. He finished his house. Fuck yeah. That's cool. Like insulated the walls and everything. Wood stove for each hovel. I hope he recorded the build. Like, I hope that he did. Fuck yeah, she's super helpful, isn't she? Deb's a badass. She's a good person to know. 27 people in here. Where's my likes? Yeah, Deb's good. Has she sold the restaurant yet? Has or are you still working there too? Dude, Timmy wants to come out there and work. He has some things recorded, but I don't know if it's builds. Well, whatever. I hope he's filming still. People were asking. I haven't heard from him in a while. And I explained it takes a long time to do long form content. Like you have to film a lot. Oh, I didn't know they closed for the winter. Is that usual or is this like new? I'm just chilling, super comfy with Zag in my lap. He didn't renew his phone, and yeah, just a lot of building every winter. Oh, cool. Well, tell Caveman everyone says hi. She just loves chilling, huh? Don't you? Do you have a kiss? Do you have a kiss? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my joint went out because I'm fucking using it as a microphone. Hey, y'all want to see something cool? Hang on. I'm gonna show you something cool. I'm just reaching in my pockets real quick. And, oh, maybe not. I've got, oh, yesterday I had more. Dude, I've got like so many lighters right now because I'm such a lighter thief. I've got like 9. And I've only been here really for like a week and a half. 2 weeks. He's like, have you ever seen Stevie Wonder's house? No. Neither has he though. He hasn't seen it either. Where is his house at? Quite the collection. Hell yeah, I'm winning. If anyone does want to sponsor a bag of weed for me, that'd be dope. My links are in the description of this video, in the description of my channel, in the comments of most of my videos, not my live streams, but yeah, it's around. If you want to throw $5-10 towards the cause, that'd be cool. I always try to leave it voluntary. I want my content to be free. I want everyone to be able to enjoy it. So if you can't, like I said earlier, I know that fucking times are tough on everyone right now, and we're all kind of unsure. So don't worry about it if you can't. It's cool. I'm happy to just smoke with you guys and hang out. But if you can, you want to throw $5-10 towards my next bag of weed. Yeah, that'd be cool shit. $5 goes a long way in slab weed. Yeah, it really does. The weed here is like the cheapest, almost the cheapest in the country. Where the weed's coming from is the cheapest in the country. Hell, even dispensaries in Oregon right now are like $40 for an ounce. 40-50 bucks for an ounce. It's crazy how cheap it is up there. Yeah, there's some Arizona plates right there. That's, I think, Montana. Another Arizona. Must be cool to have plates. I've been driving this truck around for fucking 2 years. 2 years now, and I don't have plates on it. Never registered it when I bought it. And I got pulled over for it once. And I had insurance on it. I had, license. I'm not wanted, so they just gave me a fucking verbal warning and let me go. Oh yeah, Zag is cute. She's the best doggy ever. She really is. Like, as a Chihuahua, she's super chill. She's very well behaved, very, very well trained. She listens well. I don't really have to babysit her, right? Like, I don't have to hover over her. She's always at my feet. I walk around, she's right there. She's my little shadow. She's been my shadow now for fucking like 6-7 years. And like, That's the worst part about dogs is your shadow dies one day and you outlive your dogs, and I don't want to think about it, but that day is coming one day for her too. So, but yeah, she's my girl. The only reason I know what love is because I own a dog. Like that's the only reason I know what it is. I couldn't believe how cheap Top Shelf was in Colorado last month. Yeah, yeah, like it's getting cheap in a lot of places. Did you fix the door? Yeah, the door, that guy that hit me, his insurance covered everything. So I had to take it to a body shop and, you know, they fucking covered it 100%. They just put a new door on. That's all they did. They kept the old door. They were like, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want that shit." So, yeah, they fixed the door. Zag acts like a Labrador, like a lab dog. She really does. Like she acts like a lab. She actually, in some pictures, when it's just her and she's laying down and you can't really tell like how big she is, people think she's a lab because she kind of fucking looks like one. Huh. She kind of has like lab features for being. She's Chihuahua Jack Russell and just like super chill, wants to cuddle all the time. The best weed is California weed. I get really good prices from the dispensary in front of the growers. Yeah, I think Oregon could compete with some California weed for sure. I think Southern Oregon has some really really good stuff. See, look, she just wants to cuddle. Pounds for 28 on 420. That's you mean like ounces for 28 bucks? Is that 28 bucks or anyone got plans for 420 this year? What are you guys gonna be doing? What do you want? Colorado hands down consistently is the best buds quality wise, in your opinion. You know, the Colorado market, my opinion, they've got good top shelf. Their bottom shelf, though, the bottom shelf in Colorado is probably the worst I've ever seen in the country. Like, just tons of seeds and, like, almost swag, almost grown wrong. Um, where bottom shelf in Oregon, California, it's a lot better than the bottom shelf in Colorado. That's what I remember, and I guess I rate that because I buy a lot of bottom shelf because I'm a poor motherfucker. So I'm trying to always save a dime. Hopefully a shoot. What shoot? Smart lab weed, almost a shoot. I love to try all those buds. Don't get me wrong, I love Oregon weed. I've got this $30 ounce off the hook. I want to get a place in Oregon too. Yeah, Oregon's a pretty cool spot to live. It can be expensive depending on where you post up, but there is cheap places in Oregon. We have some good weed up here. It's more expensive. We pay around 100 an ounce. That's actually not terrible. It's really not. I've in New Mexico an ounce is almost 300 bucks, which is where I'm where I was posted up this last season. I pray for those prices to go down for you. Yeah, Canada. Yeah, and Canada has it legal nationwide too, so that's another benefit y'all have. I'm getting the $80 ounces in Antonito. Yeah, that's where I was going to. It's cheaper than going into Taos. We pay 100 for a Q, top shelf 160 a half, but it's all. But I get dabs for 20 a gram. Dabs for 20 a gram isn't bad either. Um, Dispensaries, what I like to pay is about 15 bucks a gram is where I'd like to. That's about what I'd like to pay. Still 300. Holy shit. Still 300 an ounce in Iowa, and it's hit or miss. Dude, you need to find a connection on the West Coast who will just mail it to you. Like, the USPS are the biggest drug dealers in America, and they have no idea. They probably do know, but there's like so much legal protections over your mail if it's USPS. If it's FedEx, UPS, they take ownership of your package, and they can open it if they want to. They will let the police open it. But the USPS, there's warrants and all these things they need to do. You got to find someone on the West Coast who will just mail you some weed for West Coast, for fucking West Coast prices, and you'll just make a goddamn fortune. You got that blue lighter again. Oh, which one? Which blue lighter, huh? Which one? Who's blue lighter? What's up? Wanna come get them? Smoking carrot cake, 33%. Yeah, those cake strains are high. High fucking THC. I got some purple Ronson rolling if you want to smoke another joint. I'm burning one down right now, Lost. David is insisting on 5 grams for 100 of like less than 20% THC. Yeah. David's a mess. My in-laws live way up north and are paying 200 a gram. What is that? 28 grams at 200 a gram. That's for 560 fucking dollars for an ounce. Holy shit. Ah, that's where you gotta mail it to. I can get an onion for 260. See, that's kind of pricey. 28 for 400 a pound. This house is hella high though. Don't bark at me. $20 a gram. It's kind of expensive, dude. Yeah, I assume you guys who have high cannabis prices are somewhere where it's illegal, because that's what banning something does to it. First of all, you lose safe access, right? The people you're buying your weed from, um, they may not be safe people. They might not be good people. They may um, be douchebags, and you have to put up with them just to get your drugs and your cannabis. So you lose safe access. People that are doing these drug deals are willing usually to do violence in order to protect their money and their cred, their street cred. But that's what banning it does. And then the prices get real high because there's a lot of risk involved of losing freedom and going to jail and etc. So yeah, you guys who have real high prices, I just assume right away that you're in an illegal state. There's some really good weed in the slabs. Yeah, there is actually. There we have a little bit that has come through that's real cheap, like $50 an ounce, and it's a bit stemmy, but it's stony. I mean, that's what I'm burning right now. Why do you think I can't open my goddamn eyes? Um, and then we have some other stuff that someone has. It's like 100 an ounce, and it's it's dense and it's less stemmy. It's really good, but it's like twice the price. So me, I'll be buying that $50 an ounce stuff just because I smoke so much. Yeah, I'm an old pothead and you're reaching facts. Gotta have mojos, I'm guessing. Straight spitting facts. Yeah, all of us here, I assume, remember what it was like when it was illegal everywhere. When I was 19, I went to jail for weed in North Carolina for 2 fucking months. Just waiting for my court date because I couldn't afford bail. And they gave me time served, and I had to pay like $100, and all for cannabis. They live in a remote town 2 hours outside of the cities. When we were up there, they didn't have and stores, it was all dealers. It was rough while we were there. I'm saying, you need to find someone that'll mail you a pound from the West Coast. It'll be so fucking cheap. Cheaper than you ever imagined. We used to have to sneak into the state park. Which one? Which state park? No one should ever do 1 minute of jail time because of cannabis. That's the fucking truth. You're not creating a victim. You're not hurting anybody. You shouldn't do any jail time if you haven't hurt anyone. You haven't created a victim. No reason to even have you in jail. You're a danger to yourself, not society. If you're just doing drugs and shit, like that's just unhealthy. We don't put people in jail for eating too much McDonald's or gambling too much, but we put them in jail for drugs for that addiction. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. No one should be in jail for victimless crime. Period. End of story. Back in Michigan, you'd have to sneak into the state park. Burned one before our license check, and I had about half a gram on me. I was on probation for a year and had to pay a $250 fine. Yeah, probation for a year. That's fucking dumb. Thankfully, they didn't give me probation for that pot charge. They could have, but they didn't. um, but yeah, there's no reason to. I don't think there's any reason to ever put someone in front of a judge in chains, take away their freedom because of this. Like, you fucking kidding me right now? This is not, that's oppressive. That's tyrannical. Like, your government's doing this to you. Back in like the what was it, late 60s, early 70s, Nixon started the war on drugs. They made a campaign against drugs, right? They literally declared war on drugs, which drugs is not who they declared war on, did they? Because there is nobody named drugs that you could take into court and fight and whatever. What they did was they declared war on U.S. citizens who use drugs. They literally declared war on the U.S., on themselves, on us. And these idiots around the country just cheered for it. Like, good idea, good idea. It's all been illegal since the 30s, but what we've been missing is a literal war on drugs where the police are militarized and given AR-15s and body armor and get to kick down your fucking door in front of your kids and drag you out of the house in chains, and then you're never seen again unless you have visitation or whatever. Like, we'll take all your assets, we'll take your house, we'll take your fucking money, we'll take your car, freeze your bank accounts. Your kids are now in custody of the state, so we're gonna take your kids too. Like, it is, and everyone's been like, I don't know, programmed into thinking this is okay and this is normal and this is how it should be. But I don't give two shits what drug you're talking about. Like, these are American citizens. The addicts out there have a mental health condition and they need help, not prison. They don't need to have this background check following them for the rest of their life saying, hey, you had a mental health issue once. My mental health should be private. It's HIPAA. But instead we criminalized it. And and we have government, our actual government coming in, invading our homes, victimizing people, killing people, fucking killing people, shooting them. It's, and no one seems to like, this should be getting screamed from the rooftops by everybody. But since it's disproportionate against poor people, it's not exactly something people with influence care about. There's my rant. Catch on some comments. Probo for weed sucks. All my friends had to do it in high school. Yeah, frig that guy. Class war. Watch the 13th on Netflix about this. Is there? Oh, that's cool. I'll check that out. It's a freaking herb. I mean, yeah, it's a plant. Sure. It's also a drug. Like, let's be completely honest right now. Like, Weed is a drug. It affects your mood, your mental status, your chemistry in your body. Let's at least speak in truths about it, right? Like I love saying, like everyone will say it's not a drug, blah blah blah, and they're just trying to like minimize how bad cannabis is because they don't want it to be associated with drugs because there's this whole culture that we have been taught that drugs are bad, right? And it's just not true. Drugs aren't bad. They're not inherently bad. There's nothing bad about them unless you abuse them. And then drugs are bad. Bad for you. But there's nothing bad about eating a fucking Big Mac, is there? Unless you abuse it. And if you do it too much, it's unhealthy. You'll get obese and you'll face a lot of fucking health problems and cardiovascular issues if you eat it every day. Same with drugs. But we're not putting people in jail for that. So let's talk in truths. Cannabis is a fucking drug, and I like it a lot. Like, let's be completely honest. I like the high it gives me. It calms me down. I use it to treat some mental health issues, so there is definitely some medical properties to it, medical benefits to it. But it's a drug, dude. Let's just be honest about it, so we could be taken seriously. Like, I want to be taken seriously with this because if you're minimizing things and half truths, then it's hard to take someone serious. It's a drug. Fucking own it. Own that shit. Are you serious about rolling one on my lower canal and my smoking buddies all passed out? If you want to smoke another, we'll stop by real quick if you're still at the mountain. Yeah, I'm here. I'm at the mountain. Come swing by. Yeah, cannabis helps me with anxiety and sleep quite a bit. Just voted on legalizing shrooms in Oregon. Yes, they did, Jim. Medicinal use of psilocybin is legal in Oregon now. So therapists, I don't know, dude, how that's gonna work though. Like, are they dosing people? I thought that it was like under the care of a therapist or something. And so, like, are they giving you micro doses? Is that what they legalized, or are you able to like just fry your fucking nuts off? And if you are, do they have to supervise that? Are you just sitting there getting fucking like your head shrunk by this therapist while you're tripping? Because that sounds fucking terrible. That sounds like hell on earth, to be honest with you. I do not want to be doing fucking mushrooms talking to a therapist. Like, it's fucking. I want to throw up just thinking about it. But if I'm allowed to just fucking eat mushrooms and hang out at home and that's what they're legalizing, that'd be dope. I'm curious. Is it microdosing? Because if it's microdosing, like that's probably the most beneficial way that they could legalize it, starting out, testing the waters. But yeah, I'm very curious about that law. Yeah, THC is definitely a drug. It just has to be used responsibly. And a lot of us who have a real high tolerance for cannabis, like me, um, we forget how intoxicating it is for people who don't have a tolerance, don't we? So we're just trying to get them high as fuck. And sometimes that's not good, man. Like, people can get way too high and not have a good experience and then never want to try weed again. So, like, there's a proper way to ease into it. And if you have a friend out there who's never tried weed, or even someone who hasn't smoked in a long time, don't push them to take more than a hit, one hit. Because when I got out of the army, I remember very vividly how much one hit would just fuck me up. So I had to ease into my tolerance. It took a lot of time. Drugs are bad, okay? Oh, yeah. So I've got like the YouTube does this like automatic like censoring comments thing, and when I'm on my laptop, I can see them. I can see the comments and approve or deny them, but on my phone they don't pop up. I can't even like see them on here. So, uh, yeah, there we are. You got to be careful about the cuss words and shit. Which, sorry, like I'll see if I can figure out how to turn that off. And we have a huge fentanyl problem in the south and the border, and it's killing people about 5 a week or turning up dead. Yeah, fentanyl's a problem not just on the border, but nationwide. That's a nationwide problem. We have it, yeah, here too. And that's why I can't smoke top shelf. Yes, you can. Cole, you can still get blasted. You just gotta take a tolerance break. But to be honest with you, like, I don't want that. I remember how uncomfortable being too stoned felt. like paranoid and like I couldn't be around people. I just had to stay in my. It was like being on a little bit of a bad acid trip, but like a mild bad acid trip where you get like kind of self-conscious and scared, like just a lot more anxiety than less. So I don't know if I'd want to go through that again. To be honest with you, you get so fucking like the first time I smoked, that wasn't all. It wasn't great. Green Expedition. All right. Someone, a slabber that's here, I guess, is coming down to burn one with me from the lower canal. Like too much caffeine. Yeah, 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 kind of like that. If you have a sensitivity to caffeine, or like if you haven't, drink coffee in a while and you drink some and you get those fucking jitters, yeah, for sure. Yeah, sativas can fuck me up pretty good, actually. I'm definitely an indica smoker, so some sativas, even with the tolerance I have, will make me fucking anxious, and I'll just start pacing, you know? Yeah, I'm at the mountain. I am. You want to swing in on NMAC and bring a joint? Somebody else is coming from the lower canal to smoke a joint with me. Only drank stock espresso shots for weeks. When I went to Florida, they had this Cuban coffee that I was ordering from the cafeteria at the hospital, and it was the strongest shit I've ever. It was so fucking good though. I forget what it was called, but it was like straight espresso and tons of sugar and a little bit of cream. And oh man, it was so strong, but it was so good. I puked the first couple of times. Yeah, like it's not always fun, man. You're not always having a good time when you smoke weed. Yeah, those blue pills are a problem here. Oh yeah, fentanyl. Yeah, it is definitely a problem here too. Yes, the tangies do that to me too. Too anxious. How is New Mexico? Is it cold? Dude, they got a fucking 9-degree night coming up next week. 9-degree low. Have fun with that shit. I'm glad I got the fuck out of there. I like the beginning of the season here in Slabs. Like, it's not all like busy, it's real quiet still. Everyone's happy to see each other because we haven't seen each other in, for the whole summer. Yeah, I like it. The beginning of the season's chill as fuck. A lot of people saying, "Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home." We have prom at Slabs at the end of every year. I I think they should start a homecoming too, because everyone says welcome home anyways. Yeah, yeah, it gets back to the 40s during the day, which is our nights. I'm about to turn my truck because the sun's coming right through this passenger window. Need to create some shade. There we go. Oh my god, prom! Prom! I still didn't go to slab prom. I've been a couple of times. Last year, my date was um, a spectacle. That's the best way I can describe it. Is Caveman with you right now? Or are you there alone? I was looking back like, damn, I would be a slab senior. 4 years. Slab Senior. I mean, you can always come back. It's not going nowhere. Oh, I got you. Watching the doggos. Let me twist it up and I'll come down for a minute. Yeah, do it. I'm just chilling. And that other person said they were going to come down too. You guys want to hang out with Mac? Mac Attack? It's like a perfect 70 degrees today. A bit of a breeze. Oh, I've had my slab fill. Yeah, I know. I know you have. Is that Abel who is coming to? No, Abel's not actually in slabs. He's staying on the other side of the Salton Sea, right next to George right now. He hasn't actually lived in slabs for about a year now. He escaped. Yeah, I knew you would miss the warm weather. I don't know how the fuck you guys are doing it. I couldn't do it, man. I don't like extreme temperatures. You can. I don't know who it is. I need to go back and see the icon. I honestly have no idea. They said what they'd be driving. Yeah, I don't know who they are. Oh, cool. I'm glad he's feeling better. It sucks that he got sick, but I'm glad he's feeling better. I bet that worried caveman. He really does love his dog a lot. Yeah, it's early season. The mountain's also quieter too. You get to come down here and in the peak of the season, and there's just hundreds of people that have come through here. Literally, tour buses will pull up, and like a bus full of Asians will get off and come check it out. And like one bus after another. I've seen 2 or 3 buses parked here. They were just tours, like tours of the area for tourists, um, and then all like the personal vehicles that come through every day. It's crazy how how busy the mountain. Yeah, we were scared. He was feeding him charcoal and all else. Do you know? Did he get into something? Did he eat something? I bet Caveman made his own charcoal too, didn't he? And the Asian tours are the best though. Oh, okay, yeah, that first dude's here. It's the white young kids you gotta watch. Yeah, the bottle kids. You gotta watch out for them. They're the fucking worst. Oh, well, that person that was in the tornado didn't die. You could be if you don't want to be. I can turn it.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
I met you that one day at Water Boy.
Oh, okay. Good to see you again. Yeah, I remember that.
Smoking by yourself.
Yeah, and live streaming.
It's about the same thing.
I like sitting here. Dude, people will fucking drive by me here and not even know that I'm sitting here because they assume I'm just a tourist. So I get to see all the slabbers like zipping around. all day while I'm just sitting here getting high.
Bring it up.
Yeah, thanks for bringing this down. Mac's on his way too.
Yeah?
He's like, sure, I'll twist one up and bring one down.
You can wait till he gets here if you want.
Yeah, or we could just smoke his weed when he gets here.
Sound like a slabber. I was like, I found out with the lighter right away. I was like, came here at 5 and there's like 3 gone the first day.
Oh yeah, I might have some of them. I'm definitely a lighter
So
thief
I
in
don't
my
think I've
camp.
left any of your place yet.
I used to do it on accident. Now I'm like, nah, I'm doing it on purpose. I'm just can't stop doing it. I'm just gonna do it on purpose
Come
now.
up to the bar, I'll blame you though.
Oh yeah, it's probably my fault.
Yeah,
If I don't have it, it went through me at one point. If you lost it at my camp.
so you stay up there at Shannon's?
Yeah, Ponderosa for like 9 years now. Say hi.
What up?
Slab City bitch, sub City bitch. I do this thing, the stabilizer's dope though. It's just a little joystick that spins it around. Mac could take a while. He's slow going guy. Let's light it.
Light it up. Nice, but not that nice.
How long you been slab?
Like 2 months.
Oh, you just got here?
Yeah, newbie.
What do you think of it?
It's been cool so far.
Yeah,
I've had no issues.
that's good. Yeah, it's pretty rare people do have issues, and if they do, most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, they created it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
You're hanging out with the wrong people.
yeah, be careful about who you surround yourself with.
Then again,
That's important everywhere.
you can
Like,
be around the wrong people and not say the wrong thing, and you're fine. So that's kind of.
yeah, I mean, like, it's really just about respect. Show people respect, and they will too. Like, no matter what walk of life they are, what culture they're coming from in this place, it seems that's the rule. Most of the time, it works like that.
I think when I first had my camp, I had people eyeballing the shit, and it kind of went away after a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they weren't eyeballing your stuff. They were just like, who the fuck is this new guy? It's a small town. We all know each other. You know?
'Cause I met Waterboy. He knew who it was right away.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, no, he's eyeballing your shit, dude. Yeah, I'm actually posting.
They asked, where is he at on the canal? Like, are you at a camp on the canal, or are you solo?
I'm actually in Andy and Waterboy's camp now.
Oh,
Just
okay.
moving. I was at my own at the end of like Hall Road.
Yeah. Well, where you start here isn't where you finish.
Yeah, it's already moved once in
Yeah,
2
that's
months.
that
so.
seems to be like where you start isn't typically where you end up. I started at the library my first year here. That's how I met Caveman, actually.
You typically leave every summer.
Yeah, I don't stay in the summer. That guy's a you know that guy's a slabber because he's mad at how slow the tourists are going, honking at him and fucking fuck you guys. Tourists do drive like assholes around here.
Notice most of the slabbers drive on the dirt.
It's smoother.
Tell that, yeah.
Up there, yeah, it's smoother on the dirt. My truck takes those bumps pretty well, but when I'm driving like a small car with bad suspension, I'll get onto the dirt and it's smoother. And then when you take the right, like going towards Ponderosa Library, definitely take the dirt. Like that's smoother than the fucking pavement from like 100 years ago.
Yeah, like second or third day, I drove some girl out there and she's like, "Why are you on the road?" I was like, "What?"
Yep. Driving slow as fuck. And then you see all of us scooting past you.
Tell them you're a newbie.
That's pretty decent weed. Tastes good.
From Orange County.
Yeah, it tastes good. I was born in Orange County.
So was I.
Yeah, I was born in HB. I don't remember it, so.
Young? Or
What?
just did.
What's that?
I said you were young?
Yeah, I left Orange County before I could remember. Like, went to Redlands and then moved up to like Folsom area.
Grew up in like Lake Forest, Irvine.
Oh, okay.
Before it was Irvine, it was
So you're kind of a local then. You're like from right up the road basically.
I've lived in Rivers. I've lived in like Arizona all over, but I grew up there until probably like 20.
You came to Slabs on purpose? That's cool. Some people come here on accident.
Maybe to stay. I don't know.
What'd you know about slabs before you got here?
Some YouTube video. Nothing.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. That's pretty much all I knew about it when I got here, too. Actually, my first night here, I slept right in front of that sign. And I was like, this might be a safe spot. And right next to Salvation Mountain, in the morning I woke up, because I got here at night. And I didn't know where to park, so I parked right there until the morning.
Do you know anybody here when you came
No.
in person? Yeah, same.
Nobody.
That's what
But you know that there's like weekly events in town, right? That you could start to get to know the community.
Yeah, I wanted to, like, I watched your chili now, I wanted to come, but I already...
Yeah, it's every Tuesday. They do chili night at the Ponderosa. $2 for a bowl of chili. Do you play an instrument? Yes, but a lot of people do, and they come over and they play. So you have music there. You can have a drink, and then there's karaoke on Fridays, I think, or is it Thursdays? Mojo's starting her weekly event on Monday, and it's basically she starts a fire, and everyone just goes around the fire and plays their instrument, and everyone takes a turn, and it goes in circles, and you just hang out and chill. Like she usually has food going, so you can get yourself something to eat, listen to some music. But instead of like our state, we have a stage, and like it's like a lounge type environment. Mojo's like the campfire environment. And then karaoke is actual karaoke, and then obviously the range on Saturday.
I didn't really see your bar, I just walked, I barely stepped my foot in, shook your hand, we left or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll have to come back.
Yeah.
You didn't feel like having a beer.
I mean, swing by tonight if you want to come have a beer.
Yeah.
We'll be there. I won't be hanging out here anymore.
You're gonna leave your special spot.
I like this spot though. People don't even realize. They just assume I'm a tourist on there zipping through. Oh, is Mac not here yet? Oh. How far is town from camp at Slabs? Like 3 miles to the closest town, but it's like there's a gas station and a really expensive grocery store, and that's it.
Except for meat. Yaya's is good on meat.
You think so?
I've been doing carne asada almost every night.
Is Brawley cheaper? Have you like?
It's cheaper, but I mean it's not much. Like
Okay.
compared to the other stuff that's like double, triple the price. It's
That's good. That meat's a
fairly
good
on par.
price.
You can get the chicken asada for $3.49 a pound, which is pretty damn good. What else? Vegetables and avocados.
Yeah, or Brawley, Cote. We go to Brawley for like spanging and Walmart. That's the closest one. All right, Max said he's on his way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to clear out thorn trees right now to get my camp, kind of in the shade area.
Yeah, there's a lot of work involved into starting a new spot here.
Yeah, I kind of did it there, and now I'm
You might do it.
Wasn't even up yet.
Are you planning on staying the summer, or are you just checking out?
Well, we'll see if I survive. If I can deal with the 115 and 70% humidity.
Yeah, dude, it gets hot and humid here. People don't think it gets humid here, but there's like a good month where it's
dry
like
heat. I'm like, oh, I've been in the high desert and 110 all my life.
Yeah.
I came here like at 105 and I was dying.
Yep, it's fucking sucks. When it's I came here with a buddy of mine, Caveman. When was it? August or September, and it was 90 at night and humid and like fucking. I don't think either of us got any sleep that night. We stayed one night and left. We slept outside. That was like some of the worst sleep I ever got.
Yeah, I mean, if I could set up like I was thinking swamp cooler, but I don't think that'll work.
It would work during the beginning of the summer, but when it gets humid, yeah, fucking forget it. You got to use an AC, or just wet yourself a lot. There was a camp here called Rabbit Side. They had these like misters that they built inside their camp, and they had this like, they had it all in these sensors that when the sun come up, it'd turn on and it would test the temperature, and the hotter it get, like once it reached like 100 degrees, it would start misting them, and then as it got hotter, it would mist them more often. And like they just hang out under that. There's Mac right there.
They sold their camp, right?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Who lives there now, even?
Yeah, I do.
If you don't want to send me to.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. It's
I get forget we're on camera.
yeah, no, it's a lot of people don't like being filmed or called out, name dropped on live streams, so who knows if they're even watching, but yeah. Out here privacy is paramount, dude, and so I gotta be careful about you get it.
I didn't ask
I mean, and I think that's how people do respect us YouTubers that are out here, is that we like, these are our neighbors that we're filming if we're gonna film, so there's like a respect thing gotta be delivered. Here comes Mac, and Zach is freaking the fuck out.
How you doing?
What's up?
I'm Mac.
Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Say hi, Mac.
What's up, everybody?
Are you doing West Side?
West Side, California, West Coast.
You fucking...
It's the thing we got going on here. Slaps.
You know who else is West Side?
Everybody parked there.
Kanye West. And you're not truly West Side unless you voted for him. Did you vote for Kanye?
Did you?
You did, didn't you?
Trump?
You got a red shirt on.
I had to say that.
What up, blood?
Republicans all the way, man.
I voted for neither of them because they were both devils.
You can't win. You can't win either way.
Nah,
They say you vote Democrat or Republican.
They get what they want.
The lesser of two...
The
The lesser of two evils is still fucking evil. Like, why are we okay with this?
Well, I mean, it's just a shit show.
Nemo was there on Halloween. Cole, yeah, he was here on Halloween. I don't know if he's still here or not.
Who?
Nemo?
Yes.
He
I
is?
think he's supposed to be bugging out any day now.
Yeah, I thought he left
Or
already.
maybe he left already. I think that's, I don't know.
Or I could be wrong.
Because Scott said he didn't make him his coffee today, so I don't know. Maybe he did bug out.
Cote says hi.
Hi, Cote.
And so does Special Ed.
Hello, Special Ed.
Is the library still available for entertainment?
Is
I don't know.
Be able to drive out here after 3 joints.
Oh, dude, that ain't shit.
If you had 10 hits of acid, you can drive out here.
I don't know if I would drive on 10 hits of acid, but one hit of acid,
Right
I'd
up
be
over
like,
the mountain, straight to fucking the Ponderosa.
just through the fucking, through the
You guys
mountain.
want to see me drive over the mountain today? I'll put that shit in rock flyer on.
Nah, dude, I would burn you out if you did that. Not the
Leave.
mountain.
I wouldn't come back.
Another lithium fire.
I wouldn't come back. I can burn the motorhome down. It's not mine no more. I think I'm booking out tomorrow. I might be heading out to Vegas. We'll see. It's changed again, man. Supposed to go to Maui, but I can't fucking fly, so we're gonna go to the beach. I'm going with somebody else and keep changing their fucking minds. So now it might be Vegas.
Cote said you don't drive on 10 hits of acid. You fly.
That's true. Kind of like Eric did that day and was holding his fucking car door for like 4 hours. It was flying through the cosmos.
I remember you and Wanda.
Let's put it that way. I don't know.
I
if
handed it
can.
to him.
Okay.
I remember when you and Wanda ate acid one night and I didn't eat anything.
It was shrooms. It was
It was shrooms? Yeah, you guys, I just heard you guys fucking laughing until I fell asleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just the two of you fucking.
Remember those chocolate bars we got?
Yeah, I do remember those.
Chocolate bars.
Yeah, might have been the best mushrooms I've ever had.
That shit was good.
These mushrooms,
Channel just live streaming.
I ate one cap. Yeah, I would. I could have to hold it up.
People taking pictures.
Yeah, the influencers in the
Slappers
wild.
come and take pictures of all the
Exactly.
fucking outsiders.
No, not Quad
We're
Wanda.
watching the watchers.
Wanda Wander.
We're gonna put you all on
That's my new
YouTube.
channel.
I know what Wanda you're thinking of, not her.
We're good up.
That's the other thing about the one that was from here. Oh, man.
Not Quad Wanda. Yeah, they're thinking of a different Wanda.
No.
I know exactly why Kote's thinking of them too, because Kote and I once like butted heads over that Wanda.
Didn't she get ran out? Is that the one that
I don't know.
The water guy's Wanda? I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of crazy's Wanda right there. Crazy troll one.
Damn, Mac, is this a dispensary joint?
No, that's fucking Rob.
Oh, okay. You packed the cone.
I did. It's the only way I know how to do it. I can't roll them.
Is there a place to rent here in the slabs or places? Yes. Yes, there is.
I'm at an Airbnb today. I left my trailer, but that's what I'm at.
Yeah, there are Airbnbs and slabs.
I
There,
missed my trailer. I should have brought it.
and then there's other places you could stay too, depending on your culture or what makes you feel safe. But there is places to rent here. Let me know if you're gonna come in here, and I can get you in touch with both of the the camps I would recommend would be like Mojo's or Ponderosa.
But Mojo's, since you have to come in with your own trailer.
Yeah, Mojo, you'd bring your own stuff to live in, like whether that be a tent or a vehicle, whereas Ponderosa provides places.
Or call the Ponderosa and see if they got something to rent. It's probably the best way to go.
I think that per month at the Ponderosa, I could be wrong about this, but it depends on what you want, which one you get. There's a few different options, but right around like $300 a month, I think, is what you'd pay if you're paying Airbnb. You can look on Airbnb in Slab City.
I'm in that fucking what's it called? Fifth wheel thing, whatever it is. I think it's nice, man. That
Oh yeah, the Honeymooner. Yeah, the Honeymooner's
wide,
got a great mattress. It's huge. Yeah, the
bed's good. That's up good in that.
Dude, that thing. I remember when I came here. Remember a couple of years ago, I came here in that Honda Civic I was living in.
Your back?
Yeah, my back was fucked because we'd been sleeping on this air mattress.
I'm gonna have to use the fucking shower at the Ponderosa today.
One fucking night on that mattress, I felt 100% again.
That's good. That's nice. I was surprised how comfortable it was. I didn't know it had power. I would have brought my fucking Starlink, but I had no idea. We got a lot of people in there, huh?
You're a smoker. Cigarettes in Mexico are super cheap.
24 people, that's not bad.
$15 for 2 cartons in Mexico. Unless you want to pay California prices.
Order them online.
Cigarettes?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Get them from, hold on.
Fuck.
It's not Missouri.
Like some
Windy City Cigars. You can buy any tobacco there. I get my big pound bag. Fucking cheap, but you gotta pay shipping. It's like 50.
Oh, you roll your.
Do my tubes.
Yeah.
So it's just this.
A bit Babylonian when it comes to.
You can order any of this shit like Camel or Marlboro Reds. I mean,
No
not
shit.
Marlboro, but you can get the same like similar tobacco.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got a good machine that inserts it.
Well, I sent you that thing. I think that site I was talking about for the truck.
Send it to Zig Sehorn.
Well, I sent it to something already. I already sent it.
You
On
might
your
have sent
Facebook or
it to my
something.
old Facebook.
Oh, maybe.
I think I can still log into it. I'll look.
That's where it's at.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw it. I started doing it, but then it wanted pictures of my truck, so I
Okay.
stopped.
I've heard good things about it.
Because all the pictures of my truck are on this phone that I'm live streaming on. Definitely want to see the Ponderosa.
I think I offered my brother $7,000 more than what he bought his fucking Harley for. This thing for you. This is vid, myvidnumber.com, where the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Kote, she's out here. What's that?
So they offered my brother $6,000 more than he bought his Harley for.
Oh, really?
On that thing, yeah.
Interesting.
But he didn't want to sell it.
I was gonna say they came with a paycheck.
Say hi, Mac.
Hello.
Mac Attack.
Yeah, that doesn't have cancer. How you all doing?
Yeah, he does.
I do.
He does.
Shit talkers.
You want to tell everyone how you're feeling? You feeling all right?
I'm in slabs. I feel like $1 million. I feel all right. Just pain. Pain never goes away. I got nerve pain bad today. But
Well,
okay, that shit happens.
you guys, for those of you who don't know, if you don't mind, Mac,
Hey, go ahead.
he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer just, like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
So,
Came out of nowhere, man. Perfect health until now.
yeah, everyone send positive vibes Mac's way and maybe some RSO.
Yeah, RSO, I take that. I'll have a PO box set up pretty soon in Los Angeles, I think,
That's good.
for now. For the RSO only.
RSO PO box. You know, you can probably have it sent here and then just
Yeah.
come and get it.
Yeah, I could do that too.
Come visit and get it.
I gotta
That's-
pick one
that's
out.
probably
I gotta
gone, huh?
Actually, I'm gonna make it by there after this. So we'll see.
So everyone's got to send Mac good vibes.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I'll be documenting the whole thing on my channel once I start doing treatments. Because there's not a lot of males that have that kind of cancer, so
She already did get Mac's RV. Tala?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yep, Tala owns it. She's living in it.
Everything cash. I got the title. She's got to sign it tonight. We're done.
Is there Greyhound bus station near Slabs? Yes, there is. Well, not too close nearby, but in El Centro, which you can look all this on Google Maps.
Sometimes you can get people to pick you up if you're staying at an Airbnb.
Yeah. If you arrange with Airbnb and help out with gas, there's people that'll come get you from El Centro, but it's like 45 minutes, 40 minutes.
You get a taxi, but it's cheaper to get somebody out here.
The city bus does stop in Neyland.
Yeah, there is a local transit that takes you from El Centro to Nyland, but it's also, you'll get here at like 10 p.m., 10 p.m., something like that. And it's still 3-mile walk into Slabs.
Yeah, a lot of those fuckers can do it, though.
But if you...
The fuckers can still walk that far. I used to be able to.
You know, but if you're coming to Slabs and I'm in the area and you want to throw me some gas, I can come get you too, so...
Are you way down at the other end?
Yeah, well,
you do video once in a while?
I'm in Waterboy's camp now.
Oh,
well,
okay.
kind of my own and within him.
He's got a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, I just...
I was at BC. I was at...
Lost my judgment.
Oh, right on. I was at B-side for a while. The camp right below Waterboy.
Too true, Cote. Dude, now I'm fucking ripped.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jam. I got some shit. I might be leaving tomorrow morning, so I got some shit I gotta do. Like, go take a nap. All right.
Well, thanks.
Nice meeting you.
I'll roll
All right, bye, everybody.
See you, dude.
You guys want my PayPal? I'm just kidding. I'm good. All right, bye. See you later, Zig. See you back at camp.
See ya. You guys wanna... Yeah, stop by sometime, dude.
Do some donuts in front right there before I leave.
Hey, they do breakfast there every morning too.
What?
They do breakfast there every morning except Monday and Tuesday.
Alright, cool, man. Take it easy.
You guys want to see? I'm gonna drive through Slabs. You want to come with me?
Bye, Zag.
Let's spin this around and take a little dip through town. My stabilizer's dying. I'm gonna have to plug it in. And we'll go exploring. There goes Mac. What's up? Living the dream. Another tornado. Trying to read these and drive at the same time. Oh my, yeah, the skate park. You guys want to see it? Burned down. Handlebar is gone. It's done, son. I'll try to turn around. That used to be it. Right there. And now it's burnt out. All gone. I'm gonna turn around. What's up? What's up? No. I got you. Yeah, no, I'm headed back. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the skate park burned down over the summer. Oasis is still here. That's good. People get coffee there in the mornings too. Spaceport 42. Currently, I think, unoccupied. Yeah, looks like it. There was some people trying to make a camp there, but they aren't anymore. Is the library open? I don't know. Let's go check it out. You guys want to see the library? No, he is not back at Spaceport. He stopped back by for a minute, though. But he kind of left again. Love that coffee house. Yeah. That's where we butted heads. Yeah. Alright. What's your old camp look like? Alright, we're almost there. So there's Ponderosa. And right there. And then, yep. And then the tree. Break for Christ. He isn't even really there anymore. Everyone say hi to Cause. Fallout Eco Village. Yeah, I lose signal back here. So Let's see. I'm pretty sure the library is actually closed today. Hey, yeah, I'm back. So yeah, they're closed. They're closed right now. Um, real dip in a wash. So I lost signal going through that dip. She's cool as shit. And the internet cat who Mojo's camp is up here on the right. Right there. Mojo. That's the other Airbnb. It's right next to Ponderosa, and you know we all support each other out here. So, if Mojo is successful, then Ponderosa is successful, and vice versa. The Church of Enlightenment. I did a video on this place last year, so if you dig down into my videos a while back, it'll be like how to approach a camp and a tour of with Doc Spencer, the Church of Enlightenment. Right here, this hill, right on the other side of the hill is where Zach was born. On the other side of that RV. Pulling through town. See? Here too. Like Teslas. And last but not least, the world famous The Range. Yes, Aurora is running the library now. The dolphin at the Ponderosa was at Dark Side. That's cool. But yeah, this is where everyone shows up at Saturdays to play music, hang out, have a burger. They sell burgers here. It was featured in Into the Wild, but fun fact, they rebuilt the range for that movie. That was not the actual range, it was a rebuilt set. Also, when McCandles come here, when Alexander Supertramp came through Slabs, the range didn't exist back then. So, there's your 2 fun facts for the day. Yeah, that's why it looks different in the movie, absolutely. Because it was a rebuilt set. It was built out here, I believe, but it was not the actual range in Slab City. And again, when Alexander Supertramp came through Slabs, the range didn't exist. Builder Bill wasn't here yet. He built it. Alexander Supertramp came in the 90s. Bill came here in the early 2000s. So even Into the Wild was before Builder Bill. Bear with my signal. I'm doing the best I can. But this is where Trade Circle happens. Every Saturday, a bunch of slabbers show up and just start trading their shit, bartering. You know, trade your necklace for a cigarette, give you a joint for a spare tire. Following the Tesla out of town. Magic happens at Trade Circle. Literal magic from witches happens at Trade Circle. So FYI, if you guys are gonna come out here in a tent, don't. Have some sort of hard walls. Your tent's gonna get fucked up in the wind out here. It's not gonna make it longer than a month or two. It's just not. The sand out here will tear it up. The fucking wind will tear it up. It never lasts. Nobody ever lives in a tent in the desert out here. It never works. It's not a bad spot to start, but you're not going to last very long. You better have, plans in motion to have hard walls put up. That would be my best advice for coming to slabs. A tent just most likely won't cut it. Some people try, and they make it, 2 or 3 weeks, and their tent's destroyed, and they're sleeping under the stars and wondering why. So, fun fact. My other piece of advice about coming to slabs, once I get this flipped around and aimed back at me. My other piece of advice coming to slabs, always have a way out. Don't get stuck here. Have enough money to get out. Have a vehicle with enough gas to get out. Just make sure that you're prepared to leave whenever you want to. Because people get stuck here and then they wish they weren't. So, don't get stuck. Always have an escape route. Whether that's calling your people and being like, hey, buy me a bus ticket. Or if it's your own vehicle, don't get stuck here. If your vehicle breaks down, you better be making fucking moves to get that thing fixed. Don't get stuck here. I've seen that happen. People who broke down here in their vehicles, their traveling vehicles, and then they've just been here ever since. Don't get stuck here. Not the spot for it. But I think I'm going to end my live stream. We're just going on 3 hours now. I appreciate you guys being here. If you want to donate towards my next video, since you guys seem to like them, feel free. My links are in the description of this video, in the description of my channel. If you don't want to, that's absolutely cool. But, $5, $10, $20 goes a long way. It goes a long way for weed out here. Goes a long way for gas. Actually, it doesn't go that far for gas. So that sucks. But goes a long way for everything else. Food, cannabis. So appreciate you guys that stuck with me for the whole live stream. Yeah, Top Caveman, I said hi. Love you, Kote. Weed does go a long way. Weed does go a long way. Yeah, but take care, guys. Miles of smiles.